Okay, so it's Friday. We are going to free some cars. Behind here, you have three of my 64 slots cases for Hot Wheels. These guys right here. And this is my kind of premium 8-slot display right there with a 143 at the top. A newly unboxed car from yesterday. It came and it's a pop race, and I couldn't wait, so I took it out, as well as this guy too. I've been waiting for this guy for a long time, and this guy also for a long time. So they both came yesterday, and I unboxed both of them. Anyway, so today we're going to unbox a couple of Hot Wheels that are, open some of the Hot Wheels that I just acquired as of the last 2 days. Even though I'm really into the mini GTs and the pop races now, the premium cars, I'm still hunting for Hot Wheels because they're cool, and $1.50, can't beat that. So I got these three at Walmart. These are 2026 castings, brand new, and I got these three as well. These two are in the mainline. The Audi R8 is really cool. I just saw actually a TV series where one of the characters was driving this car, and I was surprised to find it as a Hot Wheel. To open up all 5 of those guys, and I found this Silver Series Rally Racers series here, and the Lancia Rally is just I think it's the best car in the whole series here. As you can see, there's 5 cars in there. I was lucky I found the new restock and they had all 5, but I was not interested in any one of them except this guy. And I believe, yeah, it looks like, yep, they this one's got a metal base and a metal top, which I think that's a chase of the set, because the rest of them are not like this. So they're plastic base on the bottom and metal on the top, except this guy. So you can feel the weight also. It's more hefty than a regular Silver Series car, and this is like $350. I mean, it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna compare this guy to a Liberty Walk Mini GT that I've been wanting to open, number 605. This is a LB Silhouette Works Lamborghini Aventador GT Evo. I have another Aventador, but in black, and I'm not opening that yet. But this green is just awesome, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this guy, and I'll do a quick comparison between the Hot Wheels mainline and the Silver Series, which is a step up from the mainline. And of course, this guy is a special one from there because it's got both metal pieces, and going up to the Mini GT. Now, there's actually one more tier beyond this. That is the Cyber Countach that I just got from China, shipped from AliExpress. I saw this one on a YouTube video, and it was so awesome I had to have it. I think this was like 32 bucks or something like that. It's the most expensive out of all of these right here, but let's see what the difference is, right? So that will be open last. Let's go ahead and get started on the other guys, starting with the main line. This is the one I've been really excited to open up, so let's go ahead and pop it open. This is a 2026 casting, so I think the blister pack is a lot easier to open. Here is the car, the front. Look at the license plate, very clear printing. This is a Roadster. I prefer a regular version, but I'll take this version too, and keep hunting for the other one, right? If they make one. I don't know if they do, but in any case, here we go. Audi R8 Spyder 2019, made in Malaysia. These rims are pretty cool. It's all black. The taillights are red, and that license plate R8 Spyder. Pretty cool. All right, let's put that guy here with all the premiums. You see the Lamborghini in the back. All right, so another super sports car. This is also an open top. It's 2017 Pagani Huayra Roadster. Okay, pop this guy open. This is a new exotic car and 2025 casting, but it is a 2026 release, so 7 out of 10. There we go. Let's take a look at the car itself. Look at that metallic paint. Very awesome. Let me bring the light a little closer here so we get a little bit more detail here. There we go. That's the back. Pretty cool. I would have liked some color separation between those parts, but you know, the detail is there. It's just blended in with the color. The gold rim against the green is pretty awesome. A little tinge of gold here as well. That's very nice. Look at the shape going all the way back. Beautiful car. You know, I typically don't like open tops, but this one in this casting and this color scheme, it's really nice. See the texture, the detail here too. Yeah, very nice, good stuff. Here's what the back looks like. Of course, it's Hot Wheels, so it spins very, very well. So all right, so those two guys, put them over there. Okay, now we're gonna go into a little bit older unit. This looks like an LB Works because it's a wide body Mazda RX-3, but this looks like a rally car because of the front there. Let's take a look at what the actual car looks like. And this is a 2026 casting, as you can see here. Mazda RX-3 Compact Kings Series. That's what the box art looks like. Pretty cool. It is silver with orange accents and gold wheels. It's a rally silhouette. The front, pretty good details. I'm probably going to customize this and paint some of the sub elements here, like the lights and the logo up there, but I would have liked a little bit more decoration on this one. But hey, you know, Hot Wheel mainline, you can't ask for too much, right? Wow, the back too could definitely use some reds or some different color lights, but yeah, it's a nice addition to my collection. It would be interesting to compare this guy against the Silver Series rally car. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put this guy here. Open up the rally car here. It's a brand new release, I think, because I've never seen this on the shelf before. I'm trying to, there we go. Okay, preserve as much of the art as possible there. Probably gonna end up throwing all these cards away, but you know, this looks nice. Yeah, it looks nice. I did a good job in you know, not ruining the card. So here we go. Here's a Lancia. This is a rally racer, but as you can see, this is a more premium series because it is a silver series. It's a step up. It's like 350 versus 150 for the mainline. You still don't have rubber wheels, but it's fine. These wheels roll really well. Bill Stein there with pretty good stamping here. Tempo on here. Very clear graphics. None of that, you know, dot matrix stuff. The top, you can actually see the engine inside. Lancia Racing, cool brand, and the tempo up here too, very nice, and a little detail on the hood. This is what the other side looks like, very nice. Brembo brakes, sparkle, good stuff. Here's the back. Here's what I was talking about, you know, I would have liked a little bit more colors, separations in some of the parts in the back. Wow, looks like it's got a logo right there. But in any case, yes, this is a metal base and a metal top. It's a lot more substantial than this guy. In fact, I think it's more than twice the weight of the RX-3 here. But you can see the difference between these two cars, right? A lot more details on the Lancia. You know, for twice the price, I would pay for this all day long. This is still nice, you know, mainline. You see the difference in the back, way more detail and color separation. The bottom as well, right? Even if this guy was made out of metal, you can see the difference in detail. Yeah, and the wheels too, right? You got, you know, 6 spokes wheel here, silver, metallic. You know, you got a nice gold wheel here too, but you know, it's a little more simplistic. This looks more like a real car, and this looks more like, you know, leaning towards a toy car. But hey, it's a good attempt. Here's what the front looks like. Look at the difference in detail, right? Again, $1.50, $3.50. Can't argue with that. All right, let's put these guys over here. All right, so those are the 4 we unboxed so far. All right, we're gonna finish the unboxing of these 2 guys here. The 70 Chevy SS Wagon, or 70 Chevy SS Wagon. Here we go. Wow, this guy's actually pretty cool. All right, so here's the card art. Very nice. I could still salvage it a little bit there. And here's the wagon. It's got a nice big hawk on the side. Hot Wheels on the back there. The bottom is plastic, of course. The wheels, of course, these are Hot Wheels, so they roll pretty well. Nice red seat inside. This is what the front looks like. Very nice color separation. Could use a little paint on those headlights there. But yeah, got the gas cap right there. In the back, here's what it looks like on the top. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent model for a mainline. It's a lot longer than a regular, let's say an R8 here. You can see the difference between the length of these 2 guys and the width as well. Pretty good, right? Here's a Huayra for comparison here. Move these guys in a little bit. There we go. So these are the 3 Hot Wheel cars I've just unboxed here. 2 are Roadsters, and this is a station wagon. Pretty nice. 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS Wagon. Roll really, really well. There you go. Okay, versus these guys. And this guy here. They are Hot Wheels after all, so they roll pretty well. Let's put these guys up here. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and unbox the custom 2020 Honda E. This is what the art, the card looks like. Okay, try not want to mangle the card too much here. There we go. And here is the 2020 Honda E. I think this is a competition to the Fiat 500E or something like that, but it's a subcompact car, right? Designed for big cities where you don't have a lot of space. And of course, this is a electric car with smoked window here, very nice. Rooftop as well. Got that cut out for the sunroof. Not a lot of details, but it's a decent model, I think, for a mainline. These wheels, though, I wish they could use some other wheels. This is the same wheel on a Hackle Type D, which I love on that model, but it doesn't fit here, I don't think. But yeah, this is a 2020 Honda E, Mattel, made in Malaysia, plastic bottom, metal top. All right, that's it for these two cars. Let's put them in here. There we go. And I have my little pop race from Darwin pop race. Let's take a look at that real quick. And let's compare it. The details against, it's not fair to compare detail against this guy, the Honda E, but you can kind of see the difference. Way more detail on this Supra than this mainline. But here's a Huayra with a pretty good metallic paint from mainline Hot Wheels versus the pop race. The back, you can see the level of detail is just not, there's no comparison, right, between the Hot Wheels mainline and the pop race here. Okay, even the spokes. In the wheel here, you can see the brake, the red brake, and it's not rotating with the wheel. This is a rubber wheel, so still rolls pretty well, versus this guy. See, it makes a lot more noise than the rubber wheels. Okay. All right. Put this guy back up there. And that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you on the next video.